Hello everyone, this is the Navy Kangaroo. Thanks for joining today. As always, I'm a 100% free team and this is a 100% Tigers deck. Okay, we're going to get through this as fast as we can today because I got a SIG. We're going to combo some Diamond Primes, and then I'm going to go ahead and feature three of your teams today. I have a backlog, so I'm going to start pumping out these videos as fast as I can to make sure I get to everyone's teams. Thank you for the friend requests for anyone who sent those. We'll start with, do we have anything good to open up? We'll start with this, I guess we'll do the ultimate packs. And let's hope for a prime. Let's see it. And not even a diamond, no prime. We are starting out kind of rough. Couple pirates. A lot of pirates coming around this game lately, so we'll go ahead and do team select pack. Actually, we'll go with this premium vintage. Hope for a legend. Maybe we get a legend. Legend. Let's see it. And we got a gold, and it's a, okay, it's a Richardson Yankee. Hey, legends are nothing to sneeze at, okay? Actually, some of them are, but most of them, you get some good stuff from, I'm sorry, for vintage. Underrated, love vintages. Man, we're getting nothing. No diamonds, not even a gold out of here, and, oh, man. The Alexi Faedo, that was that first pack we opened up. We'll just keep going through these, and then when I get to the combos, I'll go ahead and combo the SIGs, and I will also combo the primes. So we're going to get at least one diamond prime out of here today, and we're going to get at least one SIG, and it should be a gold because I'm comboing 3 golds. So nope, can't get a prime. Still looking for our first diamond. So we're just kind of slowly trudging along here. And speaking of, well, trudging along, the White Sox are terrible this year. Man, they're a bad team this year. Bam, we got a diamond. We got a diamond finally. I shouldn't get that excited over just a diamond. But, man, we've been getting some rough stuff. And it's a Goldschmidt. Hey, that's a good Goldschmidt. That Goldschmidt 17, that thing's pretty solid. 70-something overall. I can't really see. So we're going to go ahead and do our combos now. And we'll get into that. Man, that was a weird Chavez picture in the upper right for the Braves. Haven't seen that one before. Okay, so we'll go ahead and combo these folks. And while we're comboing, I'll talk just a little bit about the Tigers. I need to go to and while I'm doing that, I do need to go to my lineup and unlock one of my pitchers that I'm about to combo. And hey, I'm going to review a Giants deck for the first time pretty soon. It's this McCullers, right? Actually, maybe I thought he was Giants. Never mind. That shows how out of touch I am with modern baseball with some of these pitchers. But I am excited about comboing. What am I doing here? This isn't combo anymore. Reviewing a Giants team. I haven't reviewed a Giants deck yet, so I'll be excited to do that. But today we're doing a St. Louis Cardinals and a Dodgers and a Yankees. So let's go ahead and combo. And again, received all the new friend requests. Appreciate them all. Appreciate all the comments. I will get to your team. And like I said, I'll start pushing out a lot more videos, more than once a week to keep up with the demand because we need your teams featured. Hey, someone had asked me to go ahead and review like the top 3 and the top 3 pitcher and batter skills. I'm still kind of working through some of the new skills a little bit, but I will do that. I will definitely weigh in on that, and just keep watching, and I will do it, especially, and I'll mix it in when I review your teams and kind of see where those skills are. And but just let me know, are you talking about legend skills or just skills in general? I need to hurry up and get to the SIG, right? Because everyone wants to see the SIG. I always think that these Washington National cards are all-star cards, even though they're not. And hey, if anyone out there has an all-star deck, please let me know. Like, I want to see the first person who has like a full starting lineup of all-stars and gets the extra all-star benefit, because that's all-star cards. Never buy, like, I've never spent any personal coin, but if you're going to, I'll say this. Anytime like the all-star decks or all-star packs show up in the special store or something, don't waste your money on them. All-star cards are pretty much kind of worthless. I know they have their own special category. Hey, there we go. That was a highlighted one. I got it. Okay, let's get to the SIGs. But where are my SIGs at? Okay, so we're going to go to the McCullers, which is timely because we're reviewing a Cardinals deck today. and this Iglesias, and wow. So Reds, Cardinals, and Astros. Okay, let's see a tiger and maybe a diamond. Let's see it. Tiger, tiger, tiger. And we have another pirate. 2 weeks in a row, we get a pirate out of our SIG. And that's a Newman, second baseman. That's okay. Newman 21. Okay, well, let's go to the prime now because we have 3 diamond primes. And this is always exciting because we'll get a diamond prime out of here as long as things work out the way they're supposed to. So let's see a tiger. Prime, prime, prime. Let's see it. And we have, man, a Chapman. I've had this one before, and I even think I think I probably have a couple. I mean, it's a solid card. I don't see many Reds decks out there. Maybe we'll start seeing some more Reds decks with De La Cruz just raking right now. I mean, that dude is just freaking raking. So maybe we'll see some more Reds decks out there. I play a lot of PvP and haven't seen... man, these are some rough diamonds. Rough diamonds. Okay. And I got a whoever Hernandez, right fielder, not a great card. And I'll go ahead and combo these, and then we will start getting moving to your teams. So about the game's got a lot of different stuff going on. It's hard to keep up with sometimes. The new special mode, that weekly thing where you play 9 games or something. That thing I'm doing every day, trying to keep up with it because I really, really like those skill trainer tickets. I mean, it's a chase, right? It's a chase because you kind of stall on chasing a lot of different things. But I could always use more gold trainer tickets. So that thing's kind of a chase. They give away those trainer tickets in the rank shop. And like I said, I've had pretty bad luck in the rank shop lately. So, but you only get one a week in the rank shop. Okay, here we go. Man, still nothing. No diamonds. I don't know. Not really happy with what the game's given us. I want to walk away with something. Just something to be a little bit happy about. And I have nothing so far. So I don't even think I have enough. All right, we'll go ahead and get out of here. And maybe at the end, if I have time, I'll open up a couple more. So anyway, I'm going to start today with... the 3 teams I'm doing essentially are folks who've been waiting a long time. And that's what I'll try to do it in order of folks who've been waiting the longest. So we'll go ahead and start with St. Louis David. Cardinals deck, haven't seen many of these and love it. You got a prime Molina. I saw one of these last week in a different team, I think a Dodgers team. But look, 72 overall, that is phenomenal. And he starts out with a basic 76 defense, so that's great. A lot of eye, which is okay. Not much power. Where do you have him in your lineup? You have him number 7. Okay, that's pretty good. And your skills. You're moving on up with skills. Want to know how long you've had your team. I did notice the one SIG you had was this De Jong, which is a 65 overall. Not bad, but could actually, that's not great for a SIG, but it's a second baseman, right? You're not going to get much better at second baseman. But, why are they dropping a SIG on a freaking, 17 second baseman that's 65 overall? Okay, and then this Jim Edmonds is smoking. That thing is, look at that, for that power, that prime, that is a great card. But you have him in your leadoff. You have your power guy for your leadoff hitter. And who's your number 2? It's this Arenado, 69 overall, bad ball hitter. Hey, prediction, barrel it up. That prediction's okay if you're just doing League Master mode and stuff. I just don't like prediction for PvP or any regular play. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Vintage, 74 overall. That is solid for this Musial. And that's right. They gave this one away in one of those special events. Slugger Instinct, Charisma. Yeah, sure, Laser Beam, kind of a throwaway skill, but it might help a little bit. You might throw out one extra runner every like 10 games or something, but it's okay. And you got this FAM. This is pretty good. I don't know, maybe you really like prediction. I'm just not a huge fan. This FAM is Pioneer's phenomenal. So, and you'll have that FAM in your lineup for a while, 71 overall. So that's pretty solid. And let me see what else you got. Okay, we'll go to pitching and your ace. So this Lynn is phenomenal. Love this one. Here's what you need to do though. You need to dedicate your resources in your ace, okay? Your stars, your premium skill change tickets. Dedicate it to your ace. I always say resource your ace, resource your ace, resource your ace. And this SIG is freaking sick, dude. So love this thing. Location, that's a lot of stamina for gold, but you know what? You're still building up your inventory. So that is a sick one. Get him a legend skill. Really, really like this Gibson. Like I said, nothing wrong with vintage. Nothing wrong with vintage. I know everyone's all about, legends or SIGs or whatever else historic, but nothing wrong with vintage. So we got a McCollus here. I pulled a SIG last week. I just comboed a SIG. That's a pretty good card. Tigers played St. Louis yesterday. I won't talk about that while I'm reviewing your team, man, because I don't want. I'm not trying to rub anything in here. This Gallegos, right? Here's the thing. Fixer is completely worthless pretty much as a closer, right? Because your team will have the lead really when the closer comes in. The finesse pitcher, no, the finesse pitcher won't take effect. Well, the extra skills won't take effect because your velocity is too high. So you'll end up wanting to reskill him. I like how you black diamond him, but I would say for sure that Lynn should be your next black diamond. I don't really like put away pitch. I hate put away pitch. It used to be called kill shot back in the day, but I thought that was maybe the game thought that was too graphic and too tough for little kids to digest that name. So it's gone now. But this Molina, that's going to be your catcher for a long time. Edmonds, that'll be your center fielder for a long time. So those are obviously the next two to upgrade on offense, but you got to resource that ace, man. Black diamond him up. This is a great team. I want to know if it's free to play or not. And 75 overall for a Pujols 06. That is freaking awesome. And you got a batting chemistry there. So even when you get a new first baseman, hopefully it's not like another Pujols like prime or something like that. You got that Pujols who will be in your inventory for a while, or in your backup for a while. You'll get the upgrade on him. So phenomenal team. Thanks for sharing. Sorry it took so long. Great job there, bro. And I look forward to seeing how your team grows. Okay, next one, we're going to go to Dare Dean, who has I believe, Dodgers deck. Yep. And, always start with the catcher. Laser beam. See, there we go. Strengthen the strength. I don't like strengthen the strength. It's not as good as I thought it would be. But maybe I just don't have it on the right person. I'm going to fix my Cabrera. I had him there for a while, but I'm going to figure out the right combo of skills for my Cabrera. These are all good trainers, and again, unless you get, who is it, the Piazza or something like that, this Smith is going to be around for a while. Table setter, he is your number 9 hitter. So table setter doesn't matter a whole lot for number 9 hitter, maybe, but, strength and strength, laser beam, I know it's a Trips Gold, right? Or, well, that's not Trips Gold, but they're all maxed, right? So maybe you keep strength in the strength. I don't know. And then use one of those green things on there and change the other two and keep those two 6s in there. I don't know, but he could be a lot better offensively, but he's solid defense. Look at that, 151 overall. Love that card, and it seems like folks are really focused on defense. Look at this, Pedro Guerrero, 73 overall. This is a great outfielder. Man, look at those. I want to know how his stats are. And home run hitter, this dude should be raking. He should just be like bombing it right now. And he's, by like hitting bombs out of the park or whatever you call it, whatever another nickname for home runs are. This green, you got some solid stuff on there. And look at the memo, free to play, established 2017. That's about what I'm at. And my team might be 2018 or 2019. Actually, I think it's 2019. I don't know. But you're like me, except for reverse, because you have no SIGs on offense. But although that Guerrero's sick, but you have several SIGs on pitching. Mine's the opposite. I have no SIGs for pitching right now. And this is a 6 SIG, man. 73 overall for basic, but, you got a SIG on there. And this Ryu, slow starter, last boss, finesse pitcher. And, You've been able to work your development just right. Look at that development. How did you do that with only +2 for your stamina? That's some great development right there. And you got corner work master. This is pretty good. I don't like. I don't know. Dr. K is still my favorite, but overwhelming pressure. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, it reduces home runs, so that's good. And this is a good, cooperative pitching. 73 overall for a SIG. I mean, and then you got a Channel Park right here, 72 overall for a SIG. Plus, you got, man, you're maxed out on skills for that. That's a pretty solid card right there. You got a Kershaw Prime. Look at that Prime, 77 overall. Plus, you Black Diamond him. The only thing, I like maxing out my legend skills. I think there's a reason why they're legend skills. If anyone else thinks I'm wrong about that, and likes reducing their legend skills to beef up their other stuff, let me know. But I think +2 in those legend skills is worth -2 or -1 or -3 or whatever in a regular gold skill. Okay, you got a great quo. Your bullpen's pretty solid. You got the Gossage. That's and you got a Gagne. That Gagne is a sick card. A 72 overall for a relief pitcher is just awesome. Nasty pitch is good. Like that a lot. Inner closer. I'm not even gonna try to say this last name, but deception specialist. I like that a lot. I like deception specialist. Bullpen day. Put away pitch. Look at these skills you got, man. I'm not a huge fan of put away. Put away pitch, but maybe it makes a difference when you're not playing PvP. When you're playing PvP, folks can still hammer it out of the ballpark. But I don't pay as much attention on those during regular league master mode. So anyway, great team, man. I don't really know what else to say about your team except for that Smith catcher. That could be a freaking solid part of your lineup. The Mookie Betts, you're probably going to end up getting a better Mookie Betts. I don't know if there is a better one this 2023, but his chance maker is good. Well, you got low speed on him. I think there are bets with higher speed, but look, you've even increased his eye, so that's good. Spotlight and prediction. Again, I would lower prediction, but man, I've seen a lot of prediction lately, so maybe people like prediction, and this is sick. Really like these skills from Muncie, and this Muncie's going to be around for a while. And of course, you got a Kemp out here, Black Prime, which is, your outfield is stacked. What is this thing? Line drive machine. Love your team. It is freaking awesome. Oh, and special shout out here, bro, because I love seeing team legends, and for you to have a free to play team with a team legend, props to you, Dean. Props to you, brother. Because, I have my Alan Trammell legend. They're never really, 71 overall. That doesn't seem super high, but freaking love that thing, man. Love that card, love that card, love that card. Okay, last one I'm going to get to is Liam, and I got to wrap this up, but I'm going to do another video in maybe 3 days, I think. So I'm going to play the heck out of this game so I could save up enough good stuff to open. Okay, so we got this Posada 03, man, that's a young Posada right there. 71 overall. Yankees, for all the good stuff they have, their catchers, it's like the Yogi Berra or the Posada Prime or maybe Posada Sig, and that's kind of it, So you got a pretty solid catcher, and until you get one of the other things, that's good. 70 overall is good for a catcher. Okay, this Gleyber Torres, contact master, barrel it up, slugger instinct. You got that good. I like that Gleyber Torres a lot. Look at that. Development is pretty good. You really focus on eye power. That's a decent spread, Plus, he's a second baseman, so it's good to have some fielding on second baseman. It just is. My scope second baseman has pretty good fielding. And look at this. Volpe, they already gave Volpe a freaking SIG, which is madness. Development pretty much even across the board, and you do kind of need some decent fielding as a shortstop. I will say that because you get a lot of balls hit that way. If you are, especially when you're playing PvP, and if you don't have that fielding, folks will leg it out often, or your dude will dive for it like weirdly and slowly. So high speed development is pretty good, like this, and you should work on his skills. I'll just say work on his skills. I like charisma and spotlight and heavy hitter. I don't know. I like full swing hitter better than heavy hitter. Charisma spotlight are a great combo together. If you had a legend skill after that, that would be great. But kind of up to you on what you do with that Volpe. He's your number 2 in your lineup, which is great. And your cleanup hitter is, of course, that I guess it's a Posada. Posada's your cleanup hitter. You got Born to Be a Star for your cleanup, which is great because Born to Be a Star is good for cleanup hitter. You also have it for Judge and Barrel It Up. And look at your development for Judge. Good. You've really beefed up his power. Judges are tough to face. Slow speed, low fielding. So maybe this Granderson might be better for the outfield. I don't know. Once you black diamond him, he might actually be better for the outfield. If a 5-tool player probably raises him above Judge, to be honest, because Judge's fielding is pretty low. So I'm just kind of curious why you don't have that Granderson in right field instead of that Judge. Anyway. Okay, moving on to your pitcher. This Guidry is sick. I can't say enough about your team, man. Sick. Hey, and I love it how you're all New York, too. Pitcher's Insight, I would raise that thing a little bit. Over clean up your mess. I would trade off between those two because Pitcher's Insight is very, 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 very effective, especially when you play PvP in higher league master modes. You got this Wong, whatever, Prime. That's a pretty good one. Fireballer's good with Last Boss. Like that a lot. Let's see his development. Really focus on location, velocity, fastball, breaking ball. Okay. Garrett Cole. Man, Yankees have so many good players. 73 overall for that. Cortez, 71 overall. That'll be with you for a while. This Servino, 74 overall. So you might want to resource this Servino, to be honest, because he'll probably be with your team longer than this Cole until you get a better Cole. That 74 overall is really sick, but your whole starting lineup's pretty sick. And then look at this. You got this, I don't know how to say this last name. I need Mariano Rivera, and I don't know who this guy is, but I think they had a Robertson for a while or something. But look at this. Development, pretty good development across the board, pretty even development across the board. And your skills, Control Master, Inning Eater. I don't like Inning Eater, but maybe some people like. I just don't, and it doesn't really have much effect for folks without high stamina. So I would redevelop. Do one of those green skill change tickets on that thing right away. And then look, 67 overall. There's that Robertson, 65 overall. So and look at this Chapman, 69 overall. I mean, look at this stuff, dude. You got Yankees have some pretty, and there's a Rivera right there, folks. I was just talking about. So that's great. I see you're developing everyone. This Guidry is absolutely sick. That is a fantastic card. Love that thing. And it's crazy that Volpe already has a freaking SIG. And why can't Riley Green get one for the Tigers? I think School got one. But, and speaking of the Tigers, and thanks for sending your team, man. And sorry about the wait. And I'm going to get to a bunch more your teams soon, in just a couple days. So, because I got a nice lineup going. Okay. Last thing, while I'm talking about this, the Tigers, I will say this about the Tigers. Good series win against St. Louis. Really happy to see that. Tarek Skubal, lights out. Even Maeda, who's absolute garbage, pitched a pretty good game yesterday, and good series win. They should have swept them, to be honest, but, bullpen's a little bit shaky. Shelby Miller, he's got to get out. I mean, he started out hot, but it's time for the Tigers to kind of let him go. Okay, let's see if we get one more prime, and we have, wow, now they're throwing all the golds in. So now they're giving us all the golds. And there's a Smith right there. That's a Smith 22, and that's pretty solid, man. I was struggling with my catchers for a while for the Tigers, just with that James McCann, 65, 66, 67. So, be happy when you have that Smith as your catcher. So there's an old Chris Sale up there. And we got some Rays and some more Dodgers. Okay. Well, thanks for watching this video, you all, and I'll go more in depth next week with some more strategy. All right. Take care, y'all. Peace.